And now we're live. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, everybody. Those of you here and those of you watching when it's not this time.
Well,
later.
It's this time for them.
Oh, right. It's right now.
It's now.
Yeah. Thanks for being here right now. Whenever right now is for you. I'm Aiden.
I'm Christine. We
And
are
we are.
Friction Farm. Thank you, as always, for joining us for Elevenses with Friction Farm.
A song and a snack.
It is cause for celebration today. We're celebrating Georgia exercising their right to vote. And vote again. We're sorry. And vote again. We're sorry that you always have to vote so many times.
But thank you for doing it. And doing it in a really good way.
And waiting online for so long in crappy weather.
And I'm wearing blue in your honor.
And I am baking in your honor and in all of our good fortune. I am making, what am I making? Peach, oh yeah, peach.
Peach.
Peach cobbler. What?
You gonna play bass with those fingers?
Yeah.
Completely doed. Is that a verb? Doed?
Doed.
I'm feeling a little doed today.
So I cut the dough into stars. Hello, stars. But now that I'm putting them on the cobbler, they're not going to look like stars later.
Well,
Okay.
they start out that way. A lot of things do.
Is our oven preheated?
No.
I would feel like you're actually... Well, don't turn it on now. Well, whatever. You know, now it's just going to beep in the middle. You might as well turn that off and you kind of...
At least it went on and off. Sometimes it doesn't do that.
So we might not be eating cobbler because that's just going to get all mushy. One thing.
Really?
Turn on the oven? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so we'll, I don't know, that's probably just going to sit there and get mushy. We might bake it later, we might not. But anyway, the joyfulness was there of trying to make cobbler for Georgia. Damn it, we might have to have a recobbler.
A recobbler?
Sure. You know, cobbler a second shot at making cobbler. It's so Georgia.
Well, thanks, Georgia.
So I have been hearing out on social media, etc., and in real life, people saying, yeah, we're super happy about this, but what's with those 1.7 million people? And why was it so close? And yeah, and what I realized is I'm hearing that from people who aren't from the South. And we've lived in the South for a dozen years, well, more if you count our Georgia time. So more than a dozen years of this stretch. And the South is just different. I don't think y'all realize how entrenched those things become. You know, because people have heard it for generations, whatever it is, whatever they're hearing, whatever they're being told fits together as an ideology. In their families, in their churches, in their schools, and in the subtleties of culture. Yeah. We knocked on doors, not this go around, but on some last elections for some great candidates. And I would start out by saying, hey, I'm here to tell you about this candidate and here's what they're interested in and here are their positions. And people would go, yeah, that's great. Who's that? Wait, they're a Democrat? No, can't. But you just agreed with everything that they believe in and are working for. Yeah, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. And I never really got a good reason from anybody. I got reasons, but not anything other than, but this is what we do. This is what we do here. So there you go. That's the South, and progress takes a super long time, and we're starting to see it in Georgia, and it's a long haul.
It reminds me a little bit of a conversation we had with Tom Fairney, who joined us this morning.
Hi, Tom.
In Edinburgh, or it might be Niton. No, it's not Niton.
I don't remember.
Anyway,
South
right near Edinburgh. And Tom, back at you. We have a few CDs in rotation, and yours take 2 of the top 3 slots, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good
And
stuff.
I don't know how you sound so American.
That's true. You do manage to pull that off quite well.
So it's a slow process, but it's a process that we each take individually by doing the things that we can. Can you hear that? Is that okay?
I turn it up.
There you go.
Bass. Ready?
I am. I was a simple man back in '68. Lived my life in the shadow of the Golden Gate. Thought I would climb up that ladder. Rise up like a strong breeze from the water. Thought I made my mark down in Baton Rouge. It was a big step forward, but I could not choose to bring my child to a place where sons and daughters separate like oil from the water. Captain says we're doing the best we can. Let the water trickle down between our hands. This mighty river will not be damned. If we take a stand, we can rise up like the water. Now the devil's at the door, but it's not too late to shelter my family from fear and hate. If it takes all of the strength that I can gather, I will not lie down and drown here in the water. Captain says we're doing the best we can. Let the water trickle down between our hands. This mighty river will not be damned. If we take a stand, we can rise up like the water. So I'll stay behind in this golden land. Let my son grow up to be a good man. He will not suffer for the sins of his father. Oh, he'll rise up, yeah, rise up like the water. Captain says we're doing the best we can. Let the water trickle down between our hands. This mighty river will not be damned. If we take a stand, we can rise up like the water. Yeah, like the water. Yeah, like the water. that your strap or the floor that's all squeaky suddenly?
That's my strap
Squeaky
on my shirt. Hey, Eric Purvis is here from Fort Myers.
Hey.
Good to see you, Eric.
So that was a super old song from our first record as a duo, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that song actually predates the duo. We might have done that as a band. I totally don't remember.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But for those of you who haven't heard it, because you haven't known us for a million years, that song is about Aiden's dad and how when they lived in Berkeley, he was offered a job in Baton Rouge, but the Catholic schools where he and the siblings would have gone to school were still segregated in the late 60s, still segregated. So they did not go. He did not take the job and they did not go to Baton Rouge. Because that's not how you want your kids to grow up. And, you know, it's interesting because even if you maintain those values at home, if you were exposed to that at school, and school's a big deal, you know, you're learning stuff there, that's the whole point, that it seeps in. So we have to make a lot of choices about what we expose people to, what we say is okay and what we say isn't okay, and how much we say that and how we stick by it. So. And that is how we make change happen. That, you know, that concludes my preaching to you all. Sorry about that. Just having a moment here in the kitchen.
I just want to point out that Nance Burrell showed up, representing Georgia.
Woo! Sorry, I just took my bag.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being there. Thanks for voting.
Thanks for being there.
Yes. Yeah, because there's not much we can do from here. Our state's hopeless, by the way. Or I shouldn't say that. Change will come after I'm dead. And I'm not that old. So.
And Sandy, yeah, you can meet my folks when you go north. They live in Colony. Right now my dad's in Ireland, though.
So you could go there and meet him, you know.
I think. He was in Switzerland last week, or France, anyway.
He's over there.
He's like tripping around the world.
As he should be. As we should be. So, thank you for joining us for Elevenses with Friction Farm. And we're going to try and see if the cobbler holds together. The stars will get mushy, as they do, but
You'll get to see a picture
I'll
later.
post a picture later, unless it's really awful, and then we'll make another one. I don't have enough peaches. Hey, those are peaches from our tree. They are Red Havens that came off our tree in July, and now that's the last bit in the freezer. The end of the peaches, as it should be. They're 6 months old, but yeah.
It's all right. They've been frozen. They've been biding their time, just waiting for the right Georgia moment.
Yeah. Yes. So, I'm Christine.
I'm Aiden. We're Friction Farm.
Thanks for joining us, and we shall see you next Thursday.
See ya. Oh, next Wednesday night.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing a show online with Dan and Faith,
Who you've met here at Elevenses.
who might even be on here today. I haven't noticed yet, but
Met them here and also in their kitchen.
midweek song swap.
I'll post details soon.
Cool. See ya.